In this video, I'm going to be answering 10 of your most commonly asked questions about visiting Walt Disney World in 2022. So let's get started. Can you still hug characters? Now, this did go away for a while, but I'm very pleased to tell you that it's back. So if you're the sort of person that enjoys getting character interactions, photographs up close and personal with your favourites, this is back now at Walt Disney World. So lots of people missed this for a really long time, and it's great to be able to see people back interacting with their favourite characters. So can you hug characters? Yes, you can. Can I take my own food and drink into the theme parks? Yes, very happy to say that Disney, although they offer a wide range of food and beverage options themselves, at a cost, they are quite happy for you to bring in your own food and drink, but they do ask that you don't bring alcohol into the parks and that there are no glass containers. So everything else, soft drinks, sandwiches, snacks for the kiddos, you're absolutely fine to take those into the park. And I'd recommend that you do take at least some snacks and perhaps like a bottle of water or something with you, because it's going to save you some money down the road, because as we alluded to earlier, food and drink in the parks, not the cheapest. Do I need a magic band? No, magic bands are optional. They certainly look cool. There are tons and tons of designs you can have, but they are literally designed for convenience. And they do some extra things as well, like on rides and stuff. If you've got a magic band, for example, at the end of Small World, sometimes it'll scan the magic band and it might say adios, Andrew, or whatever, put your name up on the screen. So there's little touches like that you can get with a magic band. But ultimately, for me at least, I have a magic band for convenience. But do you actually have to have one? The answer is no, they are optional. What is Genie Plus? Okay, Genie Plus is a whole deal in of itself, but really quickly in this video, Genie Plus is designed to help you skip the lines. It's available at an extra cost of around $15 per person per day, and you basically use it to book rides like the old fast pass system, but now it's at a cost and you need to book it on the day, and it's a whole thing. I've actually got a video coming up on this channel which will go into a lot more detail about Genie Plus, so stay tuned for that one if you want to know a bit more. But in its simplest form, it is a method of potentially skipping the long lines. It's completely optional, you don't have to have it. You can still just go ahead and stand in standby lines or join virtual queues, so things like Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is a virtual queue at the moment only. So it is a cost option designed to help you skip the lines in a nutshell. How do park reservations and park hopping work? Ah yes, park reservations, everybody's favourite thing. Nobody likes park reservations, please take them away. But for the time being, park reservations certainly look like they're here to stay. And basically, what you must do is now you must book your days at Walt Disney World. So say for example, let's just take September as an example, you want to go to Magic Kingdom, you would look at the park reservation calendar, make sure that Magic Kingdom was available. As you can see here, the calendar's all green, so we could pick any day that we liked there. Now you have to have a ticket linked to the My Disney Experience app in order to be able to make a park reservation. So you will have to have your ticket either physically in your hand, or at least have the details for like an e-ticket so you can link it to your My Disney Experience, because without that you can't make park reservations, and without park reservations you can't go to Walt Disney World. But let's say you've taken care of all of that. You make your reservation, let's say for the 2nd of September here, and you go to the Magic Kingdom. Once you have gone in through the touch points at Magic Kingdom, after 2 p.m. on that day, you are free to hop to any of the other parks currently. I say currently because this could all change, but as I'm making this video, you can hop after 2 p.m. to any of the other parks. You could go to, say, Epcot because you wanted to go and get some food from the World Showcase. You could then go back to Magic Kingdom, or you could finish your day off at Hollywood Studios or whatever you fancy. After 2 p.m. you can hop around as much as you like, wherever you like, but you must have gone to your original choice. So that is the way that hopping and park reservations are working. Nobody really likes it. I certainly don't like it, but for the time being, we're gonna have to live with it. Right, this is a big one. What perks are available if I stay at a Disney hotel? So, in the past, if you stayed at a Disney hotel, you certainly got a range of perks. Extra Magic Hours was the main one that people used to go for. You probably heard people talk about Extra Magic Hours. Extra Magic Hours is gone. It's gone. It's disappeared. That doesn't exist anymore. What they do have now, if you're staying at a Disney resort, is you can enter select parks 30 minutes early in the morning. So it's literally only 30 minutes, probably enough for you to get in like maybe one ride before the hordes descend on the parks. The other side to this now is if you are staying in a deluxe tier hotel or deluxe villa resort or a select Disney hotel. So for example, the Swan and Dolphin Hotel, although it's not a Disney hotel, it's actually owned by Marriott, it's a Disney partner hotel, and actually if you stay there or any of those deluxe resorts, you get access on select days at select parts to extra. They're not calling it Extra Magic Hours now, they're calling it something else. I'll put it on the screen, I can't remember the exact wording, what they're actually calling it, but basically you get up to an extra 2 hours. So for example, the other night, Magic Kingdom was open till 1 a.m. So for regular guests who are not staying at Disney hotels, they all have to get out of the park for 11. And then if you're staying at a deluxe hotel, so you're staying at the like Animal Kingdom Lodge or something like that, you could stay in Magic Kingdom for an extra 2 hours after hours. So it's like, it's, you know, it's a pretty big perk, but it's only at those top tier hotels or those selected partner hotels.
And there are a few other perks I haven't talked about so far, such as being able to charge things back to your room via your Magic Band, also package delivery, although I've heard a rumour that this might be going away quite soon, so stay tuned on that one. Plus, you can actually purchase the individual lightning lanes if you want to take advantage of those from 7 a.m. on the day of, whereas people who are not staying at Disney hotels, they have to wait till the park opening time. Also, they actually allow you to purchase special event tickets a little bit early if you're staying at a resort hotel, so if you want to take advantage of that, you can certainly do that and purchase things like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party a little bit early, or the Very Merry Christmas Party a little bit early. Also, they do list the perk as free parking at the theme parks, but considering that Disney do now charge you to park at the resorts, I guess it's kind of not free parking. It's just a case of you don't have to pay twice, which is very generous of them.
How far in advance can you book dining experiences or park experiences? So park experiences are things like building a lightsaber at Galaxy's Edge, and dining experiences might be character dining at the Crystal Palace or something like that. Well, the answer to this is 60 days in advance. So if you are going to, if you know you're going to Magic Kingdom on I'm going to use September again, the 2nd of September, you just have 60 days before that, you would be able to place your reservation for, say, the Crystal Palace for breakfast or something like that, subject to availability. They do fill up really fast, but yeah, all reservations, whether they're for experiences or dining, are a maximum of 60 days in advance. Does Disney still accept cash? Yes, in a word, they do. Although they are very heavily leaning towards mobile ordering for food and electronic payments for goods, they'll certainly try and get you to use the mobile ordering app and things like that. But if you persevere, you can still spend cash at Disney World. So yes, they do still accept cash. This is a good question. Can I still use Disney transportation even if I am not staying at a Disney hotel? Yeah, you can. Disney transportation is complimentary to guests of Walt Disney World. So even if you are not staying at a Disney resort, you might be staying at a villa, or maybe you're staying on International Drive and you're visiting Disney World, you can still take advantage of the transportation that's laid on for you. So between parks and things like that, so you can use the Skyliner, you can use the monorail and the ferry boat, the buses and things like that. Just be aware that for park hopping, especially on buses and stuff like that, because of the 2 p.m. rule, they don't start running until around 1:30 in the afternoon into parks. Up until that time, the only place you can go is to resort hotels. But yeah, you can totally use them. It's included in the price of admission. When is the best time to visit Walt Disney World for low crowd levels? I would say at the moment, there probably are going to be there might be less crowded days, but as for low crowd level days, I can't see there being many at this moment, if I'm being completely honest. Disney, although it's operating at somewhat limited capacity to what it did before pandemic, it seems to be pretty busy all of the time. Traditionally, I would say, if we're going off traditional, when is it quieter? Kind of first couple of weeks in September, so after all the school holidays are over here in the UK, and obviously all the American schools are back. That's usually a bit quieter. Also after New Year's, kind of early part of January, that's usually quieter, kind of through to February, and then it starts picking up when you get closer towards like spring break and stuff like that, which is March, and obviously Easter. They would have been the traditional times, but honestly I think at the moment crowd's just going to be part and parcel of it, so be ready. Well, hopefully you found this video useful, and if you did, you could check out this video next. YouTube thinks you'd like it.